Casting.
Okay, let's do this. Before I leave you to it, I will talk about it.
Yes, yes, I know you want to do that. However, you must consider your mom. That usually shuts them up. Silence!
So fucking cool. I can't get over how cool that was.
Yeah, just say that to your favorites. And
I did. I would saved it.
But you didn't say
I'm binging that song, man. I don't know if they made that song for it or if it's an actual song, but...
Alright, waiting for notifications.
Alright, we should be... good. We'll get a notification email. Yeah, ludicrous, I'm sure.
Alright, there we go. There's the notification. Okay, give people a second to roll. Yes, I will save. Give people a second to roll in, so when you give the announcement, it actually makes sense. In the meantime, I'm going to figure out what I can do to kill time. Time's going to get it.
Yeah, we'll give them a minute to roll in. We'll give them a minute to roll in, then I'll talk about it.
Let's see.
Oh, God, it was so cool. I'm going to be saving that, man.
Twas? It twas?
You know what it makes me think of, honestly?
What?
That Star Wars story I was writing. What about the
yeah, I can see where you get that.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't know what I can do with that Star Wars story. I really don't.
We can work. I might have to get on Old Republic for that to work.
Yeah. Good luck.
Gosh, I haven't touched Old Republic in forever.
Yeah. Good luck with that, by the way. I keep wanting them to update it.
Well, the thing is, they keep updating it constantly. My issue is I want to play it, but I don't want to play this. I don't want to play the MMO style gameplay. I want to play
Yeah.
I want to go up and say just actually smack attack instead of just I press button 5 to activate special ability.
I also don't like just seeing a bunch of other people running around. It kind of takes up.
Yeah, I know. Until Knights of the Old Republic gets a full remake, then we're gonna be.
I don't think it will. I honestly don't think
it's in the process. The question is not if we get it. The question is if it's good.
Yeah. They may ruin it. They might ruin it.
They very well might.
It's kind of. It makes no sense. It's kind of like when. It's kind of like when For Honor tried to give us the lore for Sun Wukong's hero skin, and they were like, "Oh, we're not going to go directly off of the thing." Yeah, okay, that's fine, but what you gave us was garbage. You had the blueprints for success, and you said, "Nah, fam, I can do better," and you gave us shit.
Yep. Honestly, as a Sword Art player, I love that the combat update moves away from the WoW combat style. Oh, they have?
They have?
Oh. Might have to look into that.
Oh, it says, I love a combat update. Not that there is one, I love one.
Yeah, because, if they updated, I know it's Spyro, imagine if they updated, Mass Effect levels, or, Dragon Age, but, the good ones.
Yes.
We could have some real fun with that.
Yeah.
But, that would be a lot. Hey, Chaos.
Hey, Chaos. Okay, so we got a lot of people in. Should I go ahead and give my thoughts?
Yeah, go ahead and give your thoughts.
All right, so I'm going to let Lark do his stream, and if y'all want me to chat or rant or answer questions, I'm always available to do it. Just ask, and Lark can grab me, and I'll do it. Thank you. But what I'm going to do here, before Lark really gets into it and y'all get too long into it, I did not get the chance to make a video talking about the new trailer that came out. I'll try to get that out tomorrow. I'll try to get it out tomorrow if I can. But for you guys who are here, I will tell you guys my thoughts. So, Year 10 has been officially announced in a trailer format. It is going to be called Cycles of War. And we already see a roadmap that has come up. It looks like we're going to be getting 2 Knight Hero skins and a Knight Hero. 2 Samurai Hero skins and a Samurai Hero, 2 Viking Hero skins, an Outlander Hero skin, and nothing for the Wu Lin. Now, I'm a little disappointed. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm glad that the Wu Lin got Jurin and a new hero skin and a new map. So this season that we've had, the Wu Lin have eaten great. I'm not complaining about that. But I don't want For Honor to just go, okay, guys, here's your Wu Lin stuff for this season. Now we're going to ignore them for the rest of the time that we have For Honor. I don't want that to happen. Please don't keep sidelining the Wu Lin. You don't have to add a hero every year, but don't forget they exist, please. The Wu Lin are awesome. Please don't forget they're a thing. So there's that. All right. So with that said, let's now talk about let's now talk about what we see. I already know that a lot of people are going to be upset. Oh, we're getting a knight hero. Why? We have too many knights. All I can say to that is screw you. Like, I'm glad we're getting a knight. It's been too long since we got a knight. And as I've said before, half of the knight cast don't even qualify as real knights. Gladiator, Griffin, Centurion, and Warmonger hardly qualify. They hardly qualify as knights. They're just put in the knight faction because the developers didn't put them anywhere else. Like, it would be the same as if someone said, "Hey, you know what? Let's just put pirate in the samurai faction." Now they're a samurai. They don't match anything about what the samurai are. Hey, stop complaining. They're a samurai because they're in the faction. It's the same thing to me. So I'm really interested to see what they'll do. I'm really excited to see the new knight. As for the new samurai, I am curious what weapon they're going to go with. Not that there aren't any, but I'm curious to see what they're going to go with. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they're going to do with the samurai and the knight hero coming up in the next year. That's going to be really cool. What I thought was interesting from the trailer alone is this. The trailer did a good job of breaking down the progress of the conflict of Heathmore. And what I mean by that is the trailer broke down how the conflict between the factions began and what it became and how it became what it is now. I mean, they open with, why do we fight? Why do we fight? And it's something that I've said a lot of times. People who say lore doesn't matter in video games or in fighting games, the lore answers the question of why. The lore answers the question of why. So when the trailer opened with, why do we fight? Lore. You've got to have a lore answer. And the lore answer they explained was very good. They said it started with a need for resources, desperation. We needed resources. We needed support. We needed food, water, shelter, all that. Then it progressed to, £9.99 from Salty Yormain. I fight for more chromosomes. Fair enough. Fair enough, but thank you for the donation. Always appreciate that. Then it moved on to territory because the Wu Lin showed up and they're fighting for territory and they're trying to take land from Heathmore for their own needs. So it went from a fight for resources to territory. Then they said then came the Age of Darkness. And they're referring to the battle between Horkos and Chimera. Now, I think that's funny that they call it an Age of Darkness. I don't know if they're talking about Horkos' uprising or just how bad the lore was for that period of time. It was an Age of Darkness, and it was awful. You know what I mean? So that was awesome. That was cool. Then it went on from that to say Outlanders joined the fray, and they brought vengeance. Now, my issue there is it does, I don't think they intended it, but it does highlight my problem with the Outlanders. I should ask, should I pause here? Because it looks like I'm in the middle of a cutscene.
He's just dying of tuberculosis. You're fine.
That sounds like it's important.
Yeah, well, but we all kind of knew that this was going to happen. So I don't think anyone's going to be too shocked.
Okay, fair. All right.
Just know he's got consumption, and now he is dubbed the Black Lung.
It's a progressive disease. You'll be the best thing.
Believe it or not, we've had two family
Getting
members that have
somewhere
had this.
warm and dry and taking it easy now.
Oh, really?
Yep. Grandma and mom's grandfather.
Well, they didn't die from it.
Nope, we were kind of lucky on both sides. We had people that were able to survive it. One very young, one a little older.
Like I said, I'm real sorry. Yeah, but wait. Let me get you a little bit more energy today.
We'll let this play out, then I'll finish my thought.
Yeah, we got to give him that good sarsaparilla.
Well, because this is a key part of the game, is diagnosis. Anyway.
$10 for a doctor's visit? I wish it was that easy nowadays.
Well, anyway, I'll finish my thought. So, essentially, They followed that up by saying that the Outlanders brought vengeance, and I thought that was really funny. I don't think they intended this, but it does highlight my big issue with the Outlanders. A lot of them just exist to pay back Heathmore for bad that was done to them. Except for the pirate. They're like the one exception. The pirates just showed up because they wanted booty, they wanted plunder, they wanted treasure. But the Magi showed up because their relic was stolen and they wanted it back. The Aphira showed up because Horkos beat the crap out of them and stole their shit and they wanted it back and they wanted vengeance. The Ocelot showed up because Horkos did the same thing to them that they did to the Aphira. The Virtuosa showed up because she wanted payback on her old boss because he was a dick. The only Outlander who's shown up who wasn't really out for vengeance necessarily was Gul'Jin, but that's because, as the trailer pointed out, she brought a twisted piece. But it also said she brought oppression. I find that interesting. What oppression has she brought? They're going to have to build up on this more because while it's no question the Mongols in history brought oppression, they haven't shown any of her oppression. Give Horkos credit. They show what Horkos does to Heathmore. They showed that. They haven't really shown much of what Gul'Jin's done to Heathmore yet. And then we have Durin show up, and we all know how that song and dance plays. But the trailer then says, peace won't last, we are warriors, and we will always be warriors, and there will always be war. Implying that Apollyon won, you know? Like, let's face it, Apollyon won. She was right. We are wolves. We will always go to war. It is our natural instinct to war. It doesn't matter if we have a truce of Wyverndale. Someone will kick off another war. It doesn't matter if we have a twisted piece from Gul'Jin. Someone will kick off another war. War is the state of mankind, and therefore will always be a cycle. It will always be another war and another war and another war. So I'm like, the trailer is a very cool setup for year 10. Very excited to see where it goes. I will release a video hopefully tomorrow talking more about all my thoughts on that. But that's all I've got for now. So, Lark, unless you or chat has anything for me, I'll leave y'all to it.
All right.
But there, you've heard my thoughts ahead of time. And now I let you deal with a dying cowboy.
Yep, he's going to be dying for a bit. Let's go check out what Strauss has to offer. I'm hoping maybe a Conqueror hero skin. Conkadonk. But yet, it is official. I have been diagnosed with TB. Tuberculosis.
TV or not TV?
I wish it was a question. I have been infected with the gifts of Nurgle.
How do you do?
I'm dying of TB.
Or not TV.
What I also find very interesting is, like, when people find out, like, he's got TB, they still continue to, like, act almost the same around him, when in reality, it's like, yeah, he has TB, everyone will be like, I'm gonna not get near him.
Well, maybe a lot of them don't know what TV is.
Oh, trust me, they would know. Consumption and tuberculosis was a huge medical issue back in the day. It was a very real fear, and the survival rates were not good. Right. Hey, Vlad.
Hi there, mister.
Yeah, but still. I'm sure there's probably been somebody on YouTube who was like a doctor who was able to, like, say, like, hey, yeah, this is what, it's just venison. Calm down, Arthur. But yeah, literally, like, the best treatment they have for this is, like, go somewhere warm and dry. So, if you're in Europe and you had consumption, what they'd say is, like, go to, like, Italy for a bit. So, yeah, go visit Italy, spend a few months down there, and hope that the condition improves. But if you're someone like Arthur, you can't really do that. Because, well, you're on the run.
On the run again.
Oh, I can't wait to be on the run again. But now here's another thing you got to consider. Now that I have consumption and I've been given my death sentence, just know I have nothing left to lose. Which also kind of
for my sanity.
that's true too. But it's also kind of an interesting, like when you go full low honor, it's like at the very end instead of trying to help John and his family escape, you go and try and get money. It's like, why? You're dying. Like
I thought if you did full honor mode, you helped.
No, that's the thing. I'm talking about if you choose low honor. Like low honor makes no sense. Is what I'm trying to say.
What do you do with low honor?
Instead of trying to help John escape, you go back and try and find money. Which is like, you're dying.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's like, I gotta get that money for when I die, because apparently the Pearly Gates has a toll house now.
I guess when you're low honor, you're stupid.
Kinda. What's TB? Tuberculosis, i.e. consumption. Basically, it is a respiratory infection that pretty much, for lack of a more sophisticated explanation, it basically liquefies the lungs. Hence the reason why you're coughing up blood.
In fact, many people used to think that TB was the original source of the vampire mythos.
Yeah, it was heavily. It's like there were like actually times in the United States where the people get consumption and there would be like con men. They go like, they've been attacked by a vampire, and so they would dig up a grave and like stab someone in the heart. It was odd. I hear someone in need. Let's see if it's comical. And this time it's pretty much death sentence. Unless you had the means to travel, pretty much.
You had a very low chance of survival. That's why the doctor kept saying, I'm sorry.
Yep. Because basically it's like there's nothing I can do for you.
The only thing you can do is go to somewhere warm and dry and hope it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays,
it's completely treatable.
Yep, it is treatable.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's Creek.
TB is not the death sentence.
Butcher's Creek.
Hmm?
Do you know what it is? The state of that
Butcher's
little
Creek.
girl.
Is that where you're
All right.
from?
If you need any,
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back? Or...
There ain't.
I shall be hither and back. old
Hither and
friend.
that.
Come on, let me get you home.
Butcher's Creek.
Butcher's Creek.
It's not creek, it's crack. Man, this disease really is shooting my stamina. Okay, so you got some demons in you. Let's do what we can to get those out. That's not good for you. Obadiah Stane? I read a Tech Marine chapter called The Blood Deaths, and they're a hybrid of Iron Warriors and World Eaters. Ooh, interesting. Probably Demon Smiths. But yeah. Who am I? That's a philosophical question there, friend. Who are any of us really? By the way, how do you feel about TB?
Butcher's Creek. Why are you getting on my hump?
Why do you have a hump? Hey there, Anna Banana.
Lemieux! You found Lemieux! Come here!
I got a bad feeling about this. My George Lucas senses are tingling.
Yeah, he was in some distress. Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Lemieux! Sweet Lemieux! Such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, come on. Get up here, Since the troubles began, he's not the same. It's in me.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness. He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the village is
Darkness.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for
Okay, I get it. It is in you. but I am outside of you, and I will hurt you.
Please, please.
Since I have TB, does that mean all of my punches should do poison damage because I could infect other people?
Of course, sir. Love and friendship in darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hemp left me. Love and friendship. Friendship.
I think I might have caught a disease from him. He's pretty
good.
good.
Sir. But with love, rich. Thank you.
Okay.
Who's your Raven's most used and unused companion in the Mass Effect series? Most used companion. I think it depends on the games. With Raven, you can actually go see like like the series is up online. But for me, in Mass Effect 1, I used Garrus a lot. I also liked using Ashley because she was my Mass Effect 1 romance. Let's see what else. Let's see. Who did I not use? I didn't use. Forget her name, but like the Asari, Liara. I felt like they tried to force Liara on you too much in the first game, and I never really. She was okay. I just never really was like, had that drive. In the second game, I used Tali a lot. I used Garrus a good bit because, again, love him. Morden also really enjoyed. Grunt was fun. The one I really didn't enjoy using was Jackie, if I remember her name, but in the Punky Brewster. And I know it's like, oh no, but she can like become so cool for like 3 seconds in the third game if you have a good reputation with her and romance her. And I'm just like, nah, I'd rather pick Tali or Ashley. Those are my two choices. Not that Miranda's a bad choice. I like Miranda too. In the third game, Garrus and Tali. Because Garrus is the best space bro since Chewbacca. Darkness Finger, a Gundam G Lark. Is that another freaking Gundam series? I can't keep track of them. Alright, bad news, everybody. I'm gonna die. So that means I'm gonna start making rash decisions. You would know a thing about that, wouldn't you, Dutch? Oh, hold on. I also have a letter. Hey, Mary Beth, I got the TB. Dilly.
Just awful. We're falling apart.
Hopefully we still got a way out of this.
Well, you do. I'm gonna die.
Hey, Tilly.
Hi, Arthur.
How are you doing?
About as good as can be expected.
Better than me, then.
Gotta stay positive.
Like, I'm positive for consumption. Woo! Do not yell at Mrs. Grimshaw. Mrs. Grimshaw is an OG. Alright. Now let's see. What was I doing? There's a letter, inspect, protect. Oh, grab the fight. Hey, Javier. How you doing, bud? No, say hello to them.
Well, here we are.
I can't believe that bitch ratted on us.
Flowers. Interesting. Maybe let's do with this letter. Yes, finally, the letter.
Dear sir, you were once
Does
very
For Honor
kind
Ultimate
to
Edition
both
unlock
myself
everything?
and it pains me to ask you to show us further
Not
kindness.
100% sure on that one.
But
You'd have to look that
nowhere
up.
else to turn and nobody else upon whom I can impose. I will, of course, pay you handsomely for your troubles. My family have turned quite mad and are threatening to send me away to stop my work, which they say is disgracing them. As if their history of absolute moral depravity,
The Romeo and
debauchery,
Juliet
perpetual
situation.
drunkenness did not disgrace them enough. I must escape, yet I am kept prisoner here. Can you help? Most days I am to be found at the cabins on the plantation. The main house and all it stood for are thankfully no more. Yours faithfully, Penelope Braithwaite.
She took the burning of her homestead very well. I get not liking her family, but having all that just torched, I don't think I would be too keen on. Someone posted a picture of young Grimshaw on Discord on the games channel. Gosh. Well, Miss Grimshaw and Dutch used to be a thing until that changed. All right, let's go help out the lovebirds. Where are they? Of course, Braithwaite Manor. All right, let's go see if I can give the young couple an infection of tuberculosis. I mean, death upon them. I'm kidding, of course. For some reason, I have the least contagious infection in human history. Hello.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Then I'll come back and see what Stroud wants. Do you spare or kill Rex in Mass Effect 1? Oh, I spared him. I like Rex too much. And not to mention, if you go, like, I occasionally do renegade options, but wait, is this not my horse? It is not my horse. But I occasionally make the renegade choice, but I often do the Paragon choice. And I typically spec into Paragon so much that it's like, Rex, come on, man. You don't have to do that. I typically like picking the renegade choice, though, if it is funny. Like in Mass Effect 2, when you electrocute that guy from the back, and you're just like, you're working too hard. Have a carrot there, buddy. Oh. Yeah, not to mention, would you rather have... do you want someone other than Rex leading Tachanka? It's just common sense there. Would you save or sacrifice the council? The first time I played it, I sacrificed them because I was so irritated with the council, always downing me and other stuff. It's like, you know what? Humanity should take its rightful place among the stars, you filthy aliens. However, after it being revealed to me, like, hey, yeah, that actually isn't the best ending, I was like, alright, I hold my nose and I save them. And then they still doubt me. It's like, there should be like a record in the Citadel of like, times Shepard was right, Jar. It's like, just put another credit in there every time I'm right! I'm muted.
I'm gonna eat your toes. I can smell your rotten teeth from here. I'll make on your grave. Shut up! Just shut up!
Alright, sorry about that.
Sorry, I was borrowing Lark. I had to tell him something important.
Leandros would probably have a seat on the council. Leandros, for all of his faults, would kill all the Xenos on the council.
Xenos, fear me.
You'd have enough money to go to Disney World then, Lark. Exactly.
I was just Disney.
Disney World! I too want to go spend $1,000 to go chill out at some park by standing in line in the hot Florida heat. That sounds fun. Disney World loses a lot of its luster once you pay for it yourself.
Yep. This is the most fun we've ever had until you see the bill.
Gosh, those tickets and parking were expensive.
Although that one visit to the Japanese restaurant and the interaction we had with the staff was worth it.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying we didn't have a good time, but it is kind of like there are certain like that.
The look on their face when they realized I could speak with them in Japanese.
The Canadian area was surprised too when they figured out I could speak Canadian. They kept on saying crazy stuff like, no, we speak English too, you don't have to do that. It's not impressive. I communicated with them real well, I did. Legoland, that's where that's never been. Ravens speak at a weed.
Well, what happened was we were at a Japanese restaurant in Epcot, a really nice one.
Yeah, the nice one.
The nice one, yeah. And we were being served, and one of the ladies was speaking Japanese, and I was answering in Japanese. And I surprised her, and she said, "Where did you learn that?" And I told her. And she said, "That is so cool. We so rarely have guests who actually know the language. Occasionally they'll have people come in who are just weebs who love anime and can say the basics, but they don't actually know enough to carry on conversation."
I believe it was like, I wish my husband would take the time to learn it.
I wish my husband would take the time to learn. And then we actually got to meet the manager, sweet old lady in a pink kimono of all things.
Yep.
And I spoke with her briefly in Japanese. She was also tickled pink.
Yep. It was also interesting there because it was a different time I traveled there, but it was with Mom and Dad last time we all went together. We went to Epcot, France. And we ate, and we actually met like one of the first nice French people.
There are nice French people. They're just none of them are from Paris.
Well, that's actually what he said. He's like, it's like you're the first really nice French person. It's like, well, it's like I'm from southern France. That's why we're nicer there. We're like, oh, okay, there we go.
It's like in Paris, they're all assholes.
Yeah, it's just like we here in France. Everyone outside of Paris, stop. You don't speak French.
He does not speak for us. I played the Tech Marine class. Well, good for you. I haven't yet.
Yep, or SeaWorld. Yeah, SeaWorld. I haven't been to SeaWorld in... We were both in elementary school.
Yeah, we were. It's been a long time since we went to SeaWorld.
Yeah, it was that trip that gave you your fear of Florida.
No. We were going I think we were going to Disney.
No. Because the thing is, the plan was we were going to go to Universal and we were going to go to SeaWorld. But I remember because we were eating at a seafood restaurant in SeaWorld where you didn't want to eat anything because you were afraid you would vomit it up again.
Yeah, because on the way down there I had gotten a bad bug and I threw up like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, to quote Dad, he painted the interstate all the way to Florida.
I was terrified. I thought that I was dying.
Yeah, and
Mom wasn't happy either.
I was just sitting in the back going, why do we keep pulling over?
Well, Mom was, if I remember right, Mom was even talking about maybe we should cancel. We should go to a doctor. Like,
and Dad was like, no, we are not doing this.
He's fine. He's just got to get it out.
And it's been a long time since we've been to SeaWorld 2010, so and I actually got to go meet Jack Ann and stuff. Oh, cool.
Well, anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Sorry.
All right. No point in having coffee right now. We'll have that in the morning. Because I'm going to need a little caffeine fuel to deal with the Romeo and Juliet of the thing. Because I get their stick like we don't like being from big Southern families. We want to be our own special thing. It's like, you could probably work to change your families. You are both allegedly intelligent, but heck, yeah. It was that Kraken roller coaster that gave me fear of roller coasters. I didn't need to go on a roller coaster. I have fear of roller coasters. Actually, I slowly became more accustomed to roller coasters as I got older. I still won't go on crazy ones where it's like, oh yeah, we have this big whirly, like this big loop-de-loop that you go over. That's kind of where I draw the line. But I will say, I can handle most things on a roller coaster other than loops and like big drops. I hate just direct drops. If the drop is like at a curve, I love it. But like my stomach just goes right up to my mouth when I go down. Also, if I do marry a French woman, probably going to have an Acadian or so. It could be Acadian or Southern France. I've seen what Paris is like. It's like even now, hell nah. I almost feel bad for, like, considering how modern Paris looks. I almost feel bad for the Parisians. Put a little Irish mix in that coffee. Considering I'm going to be dealing with who I'm going to be dealing with, it is tempting. Give me my bacon. All right, let's go deal with him. Gosh, he looks sick. But yeah, I would be very surprised though if I wound up marrying a French woman. Because I can be incredibly obnoxious. And so I don't think they would take kindly to me. Also, I'm not attractive. Could be worse. Could be like when World War II when Hitler took over Paris. Granted. Or like in, Franco-Prussian War when Paris was getting shelled. Or when the Vikings were attacking, if we want to go fully far back. But, yeah. Oh, France. What are you gonna do? Used to be the premier power of the Europe and arguably the world, and now they're... I guess you could just classify them as a regional power now. I mean, they're still no slouch. I think their government isn't exactly doing hot, but then again, the French government has been a revolving door for the past 2 centuries. I have another letter, apparently. Am I close to the post office to grab it, or... I'm relatively close. Fun fact, Raleigh Beckett and his brother in Pacific Rim were French-American. Actually, if you really want to get talking about French, a lot of the Founding Fathers have French Huguenot connections. Because bear in mind, when the Huguenot movement spread around France, the French authorities kind of cracked down hard on it. And because of that, the French Huguenot connection, because of that, the Protestants of France had to find a place to get out, and English colonies were often a refuge. A lot of them moved down to South Carolina. I think the last active French Huguenot church is in Charleston, South Carolina. I bet your Paris French people as Craft World Eldar with all their egos. I honestly picture it more like the Drukari, if I'm being honest. I hear you have mail for me. Second invitation from Mayor Lemieux. Inspect the document. Monsieur Kilgore, I could not have wished for better fruits from our unconventional partnerships. The work singing in the gallery are quite rightly authenticated, and that grubby little man from New Haven has acquired some humility. Excellence! I do hope you might be willing to work for me again. Many of my men in more secure positions than yours would do desperate things to be in the good graces of the mayor. And to use an Americanism, I feel I still have some chips to cash. I trust you understand my meaning. As before, please come to the back of the mayoral residence one night, and Jean-Marc will let you in. Thank you again. Your friend, Henry Lemieux. Apparently he wants me to do more of his dirty work.
Farewell. Sir, good morning.
Once I start dying of tuberculosis, then suddenly everybody wants my help. Eldari in general. Yeah, that's fair. It's time to ride. To the burnt Braithwaite man. Oh gosh, I hope she doesn't mind I took the gold.
Hey there, mister.
You wouldn't be stealing shine, would you, mister? And if so, would you pass some this way, mister? This liver ain't gonna kill itself. Actually, my family might. And here we are, back in Lamar. What is this? Oh, this ain't a raider camp. It is. Yeah, I got my 2 Mausers. Gonna get one of you. Which country could you picture as the Tau? Probably either China or India. Because India's got the caste system going on, and China, I think their method of expansion is very much similar. Not saying they're directly communist, I'm just saying their idea of expansion, and I think propaganda is somewhat similar. Ironically, a lot of their military nomenclature is pulled from NATO. Catch, boys! I'm gonna make sure you don't make it to the 20th century. Enjoy the German engineering.
Shit. Y'all just so angry.
You act like I threw a stick of dynamite in your can. Oh, wait, I did. Like anything modern in Asia, they had to copy from Europe and later the U.S. Dude, ooh, what's this? Oh, I already have this hat. We'll wait till Lark gets his Carcano models. Oh, yes. Boys ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You should make something. Also, I don't know why you're still putting up this.
What was that? This here's the rat. Bastard.
Sorry, Nurgle beat you to it, boys. But they really. I think it was one of Raven's things. But they really shouldn't be this upset. If Lemoyne is like the other southern states, it should be back under Democrat control at this point. The Reconstruction ended in 1876, so I don't know why they're still uppity. The Klan running around right now makes sense, albeit in a smaller fashion. But in 1899, I don't think we'd see this many Confederate wannabes. Well, then again, who knows? Lemoyne is probably an odd beast. Even Lark has my favorite war criminal / outlaw. He's doing just fine. Like anything. Okay. Also, Lark, I can teach you a glitch on how to remove the Carcano scope if you get it. If you're like, hey, if we get there, and I remember it, or rather remind me when we get there so I can try it. My favorite use of the Mauser C96 is when they were grafted together as a volley gun for the tail guns in early planes. It looks so ridiculous. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, Luke boy! It is wild how, like, in early days of, like, flying, like, originally they just would wave at each other, then they'd shoot pistols at each other like Knights of the Sky, and then slap a machine gun on that, and then the disruptor gear happened, and, well, you guys know the rest from there. Dogfights. An apple? Ooh, I need to take these. The horse needs to eat something, too. C-96 was so cool, but so impractical. There are a lot of things in World War I that could be described as very much the same. Come on there. Now let's ride. Dang, the Lemoynes were this close to Braithwaite Manor? That's not intelligent on their part. Have you seen Little Light Studio made a video on K-pop Demon Hunters? Well, first of all, Lark here. But yes, I can confirm that Raven has seen the video on K-pop Demon Hunters. And he went on record as saying, while they're wrong, it's like it's not as egregious as some of their others, which, considering Little Light Studios, that's saying something. I'm almost surprised if the Raiders are used by the local government to rough up political rivals, like acting as political games similar vein to the Battle Boys. That would make sense. It was probably whoa, hey, what's going on? Someone yelled at me. Guess it wasn't important. Horse really suits Arthur's look really well. Oh, thank you. I wasn't even planning. This is the horse we picked up after getting back from Guarma, and I liked him. Or her, rather. This is Celestine. I mean, compared to the more common revolvers of the time, must have been great. 10 rounds and semi-automatics. Yes, sir. Yeah. Also, I can go, hey, it's Han Solo's gun, and I got 2 of them. Heck yes. I better put these away. I'll scare people. How the Grey Knights and Khal Drago view the demons from K-pop Demon Hunters? They're kind of a different thing, but considering how they would probably just go, if it's not a demon, but it's demon adjacent, we're going to get rid of it anyway. Honestly, based on what I've seen, that's kind of below the Grey Knights pay grade.
Oh, you came. You finally came.
I came.
Oh, thank you, you lovely
Don't get too close, you'll get sick.
Oh, come on, let's go. We ain't got a minute to lose. They killed her. They killed Miss Calhoun.
Oh my gosh, who's Miss
A
Calhoun?
lot for women, and they killed her, those pigs.
Who killed her?
I don't know. My cousins, probably, or
So
both.
how do you know it's them?
You met them. They're animals.
You're talking to an outlaw, ma'am.
Monsters. Monsters. If God had lost all his powers of imagination. Can you please take me to the train station? Bo will be waiting.
I'm not going to object to you being very different from your family. I do want to know where you got it from, though. What made you think? What drove you? Was it Miss Calhoun herself? Would you get this in like a finishing school? I'm curious how she became so different from her family. Same for her fiance, Bo.
Come on. Let's go.
I don't know why it was the C96 it can be. They were really mucky, I bet. Is this 1, 2, or 3? What do you mean 1, 2, or 3? This is Red Dead 2, if that's what you mean. Alright, hop on the horse.
I'm in your hands. Just get me to Rhodes Railway Station.
Okay. Let's try and get you a train.
Oh, too far.
Bo's just...
I think you could have gotten to the railroad station
I
yourself.
hope you'll show up. Or I'll show up to help you show up.
Red Dead Revolver is technically 1, not 2.
I said he would see me there one day soon, and today...
Or not 0. Okay, I get that, but the thing is, like, there's Red Dead Revolver, but then there's Red Dead Redemption, and there's Red Dead Redemption 2. So, same series, but they're kind of, like... Red Dead Revolver, I don't think, connects too much to either of the other games, other than the fact they're made by the same company and take place in the same world. I tried the new Tech Marines, I like it. Yeah, Raven was looking at the Tech Marine. A lot of the stuff they have looks pretty cool. I also like that they're adding new voice lines for different chapters. I'm a little chat though. It's like, yeah, we added Black Templars and Space Wolves and Blood Angels, Dark Angels. When did they get their own stuff? Later. Freaking Space Wolves. But it wasn't as reliable as 9.4, so there's that. The C96, a lot of problems people have, like with the Mauser in particular, is they were designed for a specific type of cartridge, and so when you try and load like modern cartridges into it that aren't specifically made for the Mauser or the type of gun that a Mauser is, it can sometimes get sticky and jam. So you need like so make sure you're using the right cartridges. Some things are better off skipping on the packs, given how half-assed the voice packs are right now. Oh, really? That's a bummer.
I didn't mean to laugh. He's a lot of things, but...
Like, they straight up switch to the default voices half time. Ooh, they're gonna have to fix that.
To be different from folk. You don't know how hard that can be. There he is. Oh, it's him. Will you ride on the train with us a little, just to the first stop?
Fine.
Could be worse. It could have been Emperor's Children voice line. Yeah, speaking of which, here's my beef. The Chaos Tech Marine that they brought in, they made it Red Corsairs. You're still missing customizations for the Emperor's Children, for the Word Bearers, and for the Thousand Sons, but the Red Corsairs get their day in court. What the hell? I get that you're probably...
Jules would do just fine.
Bo, Arthur's gonna join us. I think we need the support.
You really don't?
The tickets, dear Mr. Morgan? We can't chance being seen.
Yes, let the man riddled with tuberculosis get his hands all over your personal effects. That seems like a great idea. Oh my gosh. Alden. Save me!
3 tickets to San
I know Iron Wars were already claimed by heavies, but bruh, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Alden. I hope all is well.
Not terribly. Good to see you.
Oh, brother. Fellas, they're not worth it.
Get your bags, miss. I got this. Come here, Yankee. With pleasure, you goddamn fool.
You about to catch TV, boy?
Come back here without giving you a whipping. We should have done this last time.
Last time I burned your house down. Actually, no, wait, you're the Grays. I shot the sheriff.
You're gonna get hurt. Oh, now there's only one of you.
You're just upset that you didn't get the cast as Uncle Vernon. And your grandpappy killed himself because he realized he wasn't a real Scottish rebel. And you're ugly, too. Hat comes first. Alright, I'll get on. The train's the other way, buddy. Train's the other way. Train is the other way. Get on the train. Thank you.
Hello, future. Almost.
All right, all done.
You know, just gonna say this, Mr. Gray, it would behoove you to learn how to fight!
And my uncle used to keep his own half-brother as a slave, so what do you expect? Good manners?
My uncle
I expect you to grow a backbone!
the way they were when he could rape and kill with impunity, and he didn't have to work a day in his life.
Both our families. There's good people in this county, but our families bullied them and drove most of them off, whites as well as blacks, all over this silly feud.
I think I ended the feud, okay?
Oh, my lord.
Oh, I think it's my second cousin.
With all these goddamn cousins.
I think they found out about the jewels.
All right, keep your heads down. I'll deal with this. Jules.
And here's our real Lion Warrior Warsmith. Yep, what are you gonna do? Oh, I have my bolt action.
Jules in the state, the amount of your...
You really gonna let a man with tuberculosis kick your butt?
about no star from... Ah! She robbed her own family blind. Good for her, I guess.
They're coming from behind the train.
Our family got behind the what the I didn't even kill him, the rock got him. Okay, there, I've ended 2 family lineages. Hey, Lark, how about would it be if the Terminids from Helldivers, Tyranids from 40k, and the Flood from Halo combined? The Flood's just consuming them all. And the Flood just gets scary, and the Flood just gets more powerful. That's all that happens there. Yeah, who would imagine how cruel someone would have to be to attack a train?
Is that the driver? He's abandoning us.
Oh, sweet, free train.
Colorado, take a look up front.
What will you do?
I'll figure it out.
I'm gonna put coal in the engine to make the dang thing go forward. That's what I'm gonna do.
Time to clear. Time to start this train again. Damn it, you did run. Remind me to rob your trains, mister.
Alright, legally, we are now allowed to go. Red Corsairs have a Chaos Apothecary. The Red Corsair should have just been like an alternate for like the main ones. For tactical, yeah. Does it require you to whistle to start? No, at least not on paper. But you better believe I'm gonna use it. I got a choo-choo, man, I'm using it. Because it's hell on wheels, baby. Take her over Nick Wild and do a victory toot-toot. Toot-toot. She stole the family jewels. Not those family jewels. Literal jewels. We're not pulling an Amazon Lily here. Yeah. But he's speaking much higher pitch. It was those really goes, get back here! You stole the family jewels! I need those jewels! Dang it, Dutch, we could have made a killing in the railroad company. Honestly, that'd be really funny right now if we called up Leviticus Cornwall and say, hey, what if we just worked for you instead? The Pinkertons clearly don't know what they're doing. Arthur's almost wiped out nearly 2 bloodlines, has fought the Cuban military, and is on the verge of throwing hands with the U.S. Army. That comes later. Like, how safe was the train travel back then? Relatively safe for the most part. The accidents did happen, as well. Obviously they do. But it was a reliable enough method that it was a major business back in the day. In fact, like, one of the things that helped end Reconstruction was the railroad industry kind of collapsed in on itself because of over expenditure. It's called the Panic of 1873. Don't want to stop here? No, of course not. You're too good to stop in prairie country. Yeah, but I'd rather kill himself than work for the man. Unless that man is Angelo Bronte or Sheriff Gray. Yeah, he's willing to compromise a bit. Chugga, 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 choo, choo. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can be the best cowboy game there is. I mean, honestly, you could probably run protection for his trains. You'd likely be paid very well, and it would be legitimate too, so no worries about Pinkertons. Honestly, though. Would Samara daughter in Mass Effect 2 be a sorry version of a succubus? Basically. That's what they are. But I had no interest in the daughter. Samara, though. She could get.
Why have we stopped?
It's best you go on alone from here.
Mr. Arthur, I didn't know you could drive a train.
Neither did I. Beat you to it.
If I'm honest, it was kind of fun.
Kinda wish I had gone straight.
Kill any of us? Killed some of your relatives, but they would have killed all of us.
You are a gentleman, sir.
No, I ain't.
Yes, you are. Here, I ain't got much money, but these sapphires are worth a lot of money. Old family heirloom.
That Braithwaite treasure.
You guys are gonna need as much help because
Couldn't take it.
I do not believe in your survival skills. You're gonna need as much capital as you can.
That might be wise.
Hey, you there? Yeah? This couple is heading up north to the Boston line. They got money, they'll pay you on...
Oh no, don't send them to Boston. Send them somewhere else, maybe nicer.
Hey, you carry protection on
Actually,
a journey like this?
so you could go to Chicago instead, or New York.
Miss Braithwaite.
Boston's fine. Send them to Boston. That's okay.
On account of the treasure on your person.
I mean, the Vanderlyn gang would be good mercs for security detail. Who better would know how to stop a robber than former gang robbers? Yeah. I mean, you could argue that with Gray, Dutch was conning him. With Bronte, I don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure he saw it as a benefiting the gang for him instead of just working for him. Basically, he thought he was building a bit of a mutual relationship for himself and the gang. And with Gray, it definitely was a con, but they were doing business with each other. We were doing actual legal work. Granted, we were doing it under false pretenses, meaning it wasn't legal, but still, hey, you get the point. This is going to be incredibly uncomfortable, but... Oh, hold on, we got something else up here, too. I'm curious. Let's go see what that is. Take them to Detroit. Well, Detroit wouldn't be too much of a problem yet, because the auto industry hasn't even moved in for it to fail. Boston. I'm going to come back and I'm going to ask you something. What would you say? Yeah, he doesn't have anything smart to say now, does he? They're like, which loyalist product do you think is in the best position to return to 40K? Okay, so which one is in the best position? Lore-wise, I think any of them but Ferrus Manus and Sanguinius could return. I think they all have about as equal much chance. It would make as much equal much sense because the ones that were kind of obvious comeback were Gilliman because we knew where he was and he was in stasis, and the Lion because we knew where he was and he was just asleep. So we actually had eyes and ears on them, so we knew, hey, we can get them. The rest have disappeared. Vulcan came back briefly, but then he pieced out. I personally would like to see the Khan come back because I would love to see the White Scars to get some more love. Also, the White Scars kind of need a little bit more central figure because the Khan, the main Khan that's the head of the White Scars right now, he is basically bound to like a stasis chamber, almost like a medical. He basically can only give out orders. He can't fight anymore. And so it'd be nice to have a leader of the White Scars come back that can actually lead on the front lines. And by golly, I think Khan would be great for that. Other options would include, of course, Dorn and Vulcan, which I think would be nice too. And Korax, but we know where Korax is. I think, though, probably the one that they will choose to come back next is Leland Russ because they love their Space Vikings. Games Workshop's second favorite chapter is the Space Wolves. They don't do a great job of hiding it. And I'm pretty sure they want Lehman back. And how they'll bring him back, I don't specifically know, but I'm pretty sure he's coming. This lawyer's promised return will be Alfarius. What are you talking about? He's already back. I'm Alfarius. You're Alfarius. We're all Alfarius. Hey there, Atla. Also, the Samara voice actress is the mother of Billy Elsh. Really? I did not know that. The more you know. I don't know what to do with that information other than just, I guess nepotism's strong in the entertainment industry. Stronger than I thought it was. But, what you gonna do? But then also, I guess, like, because there's some big news in the Mass Effect 2, like, the guy who was head of Cerberus, what his name, like, he was voiced by one of the Sheens, something like that. And then again, I think they would also likely go with the Khan, because Dorn would basically go around fortifying everything and making Xenos and Traitor Legions pay for it. Yeah, I honestly don't think they know too much what to do with Dorn if he came back. The Khan being more hyper-aggressive, and particularly with it written into the Red Corsairs conflict, I think they could potentially have that be a thing. Him coming back to restore Chagoras. So it's kind of... So, yeah, I think there's more narrative options there.
I'm not the sociable type. Best be on your way.
Alright. I won't pick a fight with him. We're trying to keep good karma now, and we're actually doing all right. Even he's doing shade and stuff there. Why does 40k not advance? Because the narrative does not exist for the narrative's sake. It exists to sell the war game. They sell minis. And if the narrative advanced too much in any one direction, it might hurt. Because, like, hey, the Tau. Let's just say several Chaos Legions decide to band together. Like, let's just pick the Word Bearers. I know it's unlikely that they would ever be picked to win anything. Let's say the Word Bearers team up with, like, the Emperor's Children or something. And they just demolish the Tau. They just completely eradicate them. Well, there go the Tau models and the Tau army. No one can play them anymore and say, oh yeah, this could take place in the current lore, because the Tau are now just Control-Alt-Deleted. Same thing for the Leagues of Votan. Same thing if we just found a way to completely banish demons entirely. It's the thing. You can't push the narrative too far. Because they actually did try and do it. They tried to repel the setting in 100 years after the Indominus Crusade, but then they realized a lot of fan favorite characters would just die. And so they're like, change of plans, it's 10 years after the Indominus Crusade. Could Krull recreate Sanguinius or Ferrus Manus? Maybe given enough time, but bear in mind, it took him 10,000 years to create the additions to the Primaris Marine and other fun facts. To make a Primarch, and then make a Primarch vessel that the Primarch spirit would go back into. That's something he does not have the time to do right now, because his big project right now is sealing the Citrix Maledictum. That is what his projects are. The Elusive Man is voiced by Martin Sheen. Yes, I was right. It was one of the Sheens. But yeah, I know he's been in a lot of big stuff. But yeah, I agreed with the Elusive Man on a lot in Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3 he just went totally caught at this moment Doom music while I kick several categories of Eldar's ass into the webway. I believe it, but I also got to keep in mind, the Salamanders actually invaded Kamara, and they wrecked house. And then they dipped out because they realized, ooh, there's way more Eldar here than we thought, but whatever. We killed off like 90% of the Dark Eldar leadership, allowing the current leader of the Dark Eldar to take power, which he kind of planned for, so what are you gonna do? Could Jagatai and the Eldari have an uneasy alliance to stop Huron Blackhawk and his Corsairs? He would have a real good reason to work with the Eldari, because I think he'd be very hesitant to do so. But I think he could be convinced. But also the Eldari are going to want to have, like, why would we work with one of the Emperor's sons? Last time we tried to approach one of them, actually no, never mind, Gilliman was the last one they approached. And they didn't get as much as they thought out of it, but it wasn't necessarily a net negative for them either. So I think the problem is, one thing that Eldar players actually are afraid of is that one of the ways they're going to reintroduce one of the next new returning Primarchs is they're going to go in and save Isha from Nurgle's Garden. And they're kind of like, no, please let the Eldar do that. And I'm just like, I understand your complaints, but let's be real. There's no one who has the plot armor to survive Nurgle's Garden and get out other than perhaps a Primarch. And it would probably be either A, Leman Russ, or B, Jagatai Khan. Because the slow-moving Nurglites can't catch the Khan. Who is that lizardman in Huron's command staff? I forget. Oh, Hem Lizard Woman, Huron's GF. Don't forget that now. Never ask the human supremacist the race of his girlfriend. Really like being Korn and E-Girl disguise honestly sounds much better than whatever the end times game. That would be funny. Korn being an E-Girl. That's wild. It's a burr. Big friendly burr. I call him friendly because he's not messing with us. Ooh, big ol' L. Oh. Oh, I think. Oh, this isn't this? We're not doing the mad scientist stuff up here? Aw. Come on, it would be perfect. It was a dark and stormy night. Just in the Ultramarines, they have hella plot armor. Nah, they would spin the Space Wolves, because with the Ultramarines, at least in the modern setting, they at least have to feel the need to explain some of the plot armor. With the Space Wolves, they're just Space Wolves! They can do whatever they want, because Space Wolves! Their moral compass is always correct, because Space Wolves! They get to be discount Vikings because Space Wolves! Also, putting real effort into stuff is hard! Though I will admit some of the models look pretty dang cool. Never ask a Dark Angel why that they are not green. Oh, this!
You all right there?
Who are you?
Oh, it's okay, ma'am. I don't mean you no harm.
I'll also be the entire chapter of librarians because they can.
An outlaw or a wild animal doesn't
Yeah,
get
naturally.
We came out here from the
Hey, Lark, have you come across the creepy cabin that has the abomination body inside? I don't believe I has. I really don't want Gary Sue Wolves. And ironically, this might sound weird, I think Lehman coming back might actually address some of that. Because with Leman Russ coming back, they're going to be shifted so much into the limelight, more so than just like everyone's favorite silver medalist. I think they would actually be forced to give them a little bit more depth. Or they could fumble it and just make them bigger Gary Stews than they already are. But, you know, here's hoping. Because I agree with Raven's suggestion for how, like, bringing Lehman Russ back could sort of fix a lot of the problems of the Space Wolves. People call it the Frankenstein cabin. Well, I don't believe I've ever found this Frankenstein's cabin. Look, would you want a New Vegas 2 from Obsidian? Honestly, no. Because here's the thing. Obsidian is not the Obsidian of New Vegas' day. I don't like the look of Avowed. I didn't like playing Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds 2 has even less interest for me. If you could get the OG writers from New Vegas, we'll talk about it. But until that point, I do not trust them. Not to mention, I don't want Obsidian making the game. Because I don't trust Obsidian to make games. Because I can think, probably on one hand, how many good of the games Obsidian has made. New Vegas. Now, I know they made some other older titles that a lot of people really like. But that's not what we know them for. We know them for New Vegas. And that wasn't even a game they made. That was basically a mod that they made. And I think people are finally starting to wake up after Avowed and realize, okay, Obsidian may not be the great gaming company that we thought of. A lot of the ability that they had to do, the reason they could make a great Fallout game within a year and a half was because majority of the assets were already done for them. And so they just had to worry about writing and fine-tuning it. And granted, if they had a few more years of development, New Vegas could have been even better than it was. I will concede that. But I think New Vegas was the exception, not the rule for Obsidian. Exactly my point, Tempest. It was built on Fallout 3. I'm not sure, like, if they had went to Obsidian and said, I need you to build New Vegas from the ground up, I don't think they could. Now, maybe back then they could have, but now, absolutely not. Because I remember playing the Outer Worlds, and because that was their big selling part. You remember playing New Vegas, right? You remember playing New Vegas. You love New Vegas, you'll love Outer Worlds. I played Outer Worlds. I'm like, I don't like this at all. Combat's janky. The characters in the world are dumb, and the message is ham-fisted. If you decide to find the cabin, it is a mansion of sorts west of Van Horn. Okay.
Look, a rabbit. Right there.
Should have had the varmint rifle with me.
Oh no, it's hopping away.
No, it's not. In real life, it'd be a little more complicated, but in this game, you just rip it. Some will think the Lady of the Lake is Corn in female form, Lark, because they say the lady wants blood. Interesting. Well, we know the Lady of the Lake in fantasy was like the elven goddess of magic. It's the house you meet Mike and Bill outside of to steal the dynamite. Ooh. I've heard people say Obsidian has not gone woke. Outer Worlds and Nevada prove otherwise. That's just me. I mean, I don't know enough about the story of Avowed to tell you anyway, to tell one way or the other. But my experience playing the Outer Worlds and looking at what I've seen of Outer Worlds 2, it's basically just, capitalism bad! Capitalism bad! Look, don't you agree capitalism is bad? Now buy our game. Which, I have grown so tired of the capitalism is bad, man, but also please buy our product. And because I'm just sitting here going like, you keep on preaching one message, but then you do it. It's just like with like Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Like, look at how cool Karl Marx says, we support the communist message here. Also buy the game, and buy all the DLC, and support our weird business practices. It's kind of like, really, Assassin's Creed Studios? You're going to do that to me? Fallout TV should come. Oh, yeah, actually. Oh, boy, here we go. Hold on. I really should have brought...
What are we going to do?
Let me shoot the dang gun! If you would let me aim at them earlier, this wouldn't have happened. think a real wolf would have pissed off by now, but okay. Oh no, you died. Sorry about that, a little off my A game there.
You see, if you hadn't been here, I'd be dead now.
On the plus side, you now have 2 cool wolf telps.
Well, my husband's.
I suggest you learn how to use it. Now, come on, let's get you home.
I play Outer Worlds running one an unserious game where I can just laugh at the stupidity of the characters. Fair enough. I just even couldn't even get into that mindset. It just, I couldn't enjoy that. I feel like Kine did that, Lark. That was scripted, but I'm sure she wanted it to. If you could spend time with any character for 40K for a day, who would it be and why?
We only know what we know.
Huh.
I'm sure it wouldn't take you too long.
Probably either Caiaphas Kane, because he's pretty chill.
I don't know about that.
Because if we're just spending a day, he could I could just chat with him, maybe act as a reporter or something, like just give him an easy assignment for a change. Or I would say Traz in the Infinite, because then I could explore his, I would hope he would give me a tour of the museum, and I wouldn't be screaming. Forest Goddess is at it again. Yes, yes, Kine. Ungrateful biatch. Also, we gotta get you inside. It's, turning dark. I actually have to wonder if Zeech actually helped the Imperium sometimes. It would fit his character. Also, the whole thing keeping the stalemate going plan seems to have. Part of me thinks that could be possible, particularly if it screws over the other Chaos Gods. But the other problem I have with that is I think Zeech is a liar, a big liar. So when he's like, oh, I'm just trying to keep the balance, I'm like, sure, buddy, sure you are. Because if I was a lying god that couldn't win a fight to save my life, that's the exact kind of BS I would say.
Thank you.
Or flirt with the Inquisitor wife. I am not flirting with Amberley Vale while Kane is around. I want to live.
Since we got here.
Nature provides, but she sure don't always make it easy.
That she doesn't. I'd invite you in, but I'm dead on my feet. If you'll forgive the pun. Please do call again sometime, though. A good rest, and hopefully I'll be a new woman.
Take care, man.
She's a nice lady. Do you think Kine is trying to get your attention? At some point, she certainly is. Like, for example, I have not seen Jurassic Park Dominion because it ends with dinosaurs spreading around the planet. I saw videos and thought it went against the first movie taught. Yeah. Because basically they went from we have to be careful because dinosaurs will break out and spread around the planet, and they're like, dinosaurs have spread around the planet, but that's a good thing. And I'm like, no, it isn't. We've majorly disrupted, like, every ecosystem. Oh, Marco Drag. Yeah, we're gonna get to do some real stuff. More mad scientist time. Yeah, no, releasing the dinosaurs was a terrible idea. Jurassic Park books are pure horror. Not sure that I'd say they're pure horror, but they are definitely good reads. I read the first one in high school, and I really liked it, so got that going for me. And also, like, Malcolm's, that's Chaos Theory, it made a lot more sense in the books. Because, like, each chapter would talk about, like, go into more detail with the concept of Chaos Theory and how it, like, unravels things. But I will also say this, the Jurassic Park thing would have been better if they had, instead of using electric fences, they had used... What the... Celestine! Why? Oh, because you saw a cougar? Listen, if you're going to run away from every cougar that we see, I'm not going to be able to visit any bars. If I were to remake the Jurassic World franchise, I'd have made a plesiosaur less likely to kill people. And who wouldn't want to see the Loch Ness Monster? Yeah. Well, even with some of the bigger dinosaurs, you could make it work. Due to my recent activities in the vicinity, what the heck are you talking about? Well, fine. I'm setting up shop. Greyfax is not going to be happy. Greyfax can get over it. The thing is, each always loses because Chaos is always the villain in every story, so he and his followers have to lose because plot. If they could give the Thousand Sons a win or two. Yeah, well, Chaos is never allowed to win. Unless it's the Black Legion. Then they're not allowed to lose. Or, I'm sorry, oh, sure, you may have beaten us, but we still got what we wanted. Because, of course, yep. But if they really want a Chaos Legion to get their crap kicked in, they call the Word Bearers. I read Tuesdays with Maury freshman year plus the Odyssey and Romeo and Juliet 3 times. Ah, interesting. I also want to reiterate, like, when I say I read Jurassic Park, it was not because a class made me. I just checked it out of the library and liked it. Dinosaurs would be an invasive species. Absolutely. And also, again, an ecological disaster. Alright. Now, before we go deal with the Balkan boy, let's get some breakfast. Now, like, why does the Alpha Legion want the Eternal Flame from the Salamanders? I don't understand what the Alpha Legion stands to gain from having the Eternal Flame. I'm going to be 100% with you. I don't think the Alpha Legion knows. I'm half convinced they want to take it just to blame it on the Blood Ravens because they think it might be funny. I like mammoths in Canada and long necks in South America. I don't know, reintroducing mammoths into Siberia might be fun. I don't think Dominion had to be a bad movie. It contained a lot of activist characters from what I've seen and craft on legacy characters. I hate that mantra. Yeah, I do. It's like, hey, look, you remember these characters from the franchise you loved so much? Yeah, well, they're dumb now. Why? They're all so pathetic. Why? Because we have a plucky female protagonist that's going to take their place, and because we made your big characters, the character you love, look bad, now you'll like this new character more, won't you? No, and I just hate you, and I hate the project you've made. I did not account for this. See, you've made Arthur sick, modern Hollywood. Look what you've done. Would Kegarak be a bigger trickster than Zneach? Kegarak is alive, I think, because he's a better trickster. Because Zneach is a trickster, definitely. But the thing is, he's also like the god of magic. And so he has enough power that he can he can just force his way through. Kegarak, while powerful, has only survived because of his trickery. Dinosaurs in modern day, boring. Dinosaurs in caveman era, give me dinosaurs in Revolutionary War. Yes, we mounted some cannons onto this Triceratops. Don't ask questions now. Honestly, though, dinosaurs in medieval times would be kind of interesting because they're your dragons to slay. But I do appreciate lizards in medieval combat because I collect Seraphon. How about dinosaurs in Vietnam? The raptors, maybe. Treat them like attack dogs and stuff. At least Dr. Owls went dragged through the mud. True. Lark, how would you destroy Fenris, redeem the Space Wolves? Raven has a video on that, how he would fix the Space Wolves. Basically, we would have it. So, and again, ask Raven for more details, or rather just watch the video. Raven had... Oh, am I not allowed to be here? Oh, I guess I have to be around here when it's dark and stormy. And hello. I can get the Alpha Moose. I actually think it's like right around here where I start seeing the moosin. So while we're up here, we're going to hunt ourselves some moosin. There's many much moosin. And the woodson. If you get the reference, I'm proud of you. But anyway, so the Space Wolves, basically they would have to have this revelation that their rune priests are just psychers. And that not only are they psychers, they've been getting stuff from Zneach. Because Zneach actually has an underground temple on Fenris. Now, Lehman had it sealed up, but the thing is perhaps it still was leaking influence, as Chaos so often does. And because of that, this causes a huge uplift. The temple activates again, causing a huge F-off thing, which causes Fenris to basically almost be destroyed. Because Fenris is all... Because Fenris is practically almost destroyed, the Thousand Suns show up. They start wrecking house. The Space Wolves are confused at what happened because they can't trust the Rune Priest anymore. They're not sure they can. They don't know what to do about it. And thus, things go bad. And Bjorn comes out to fight one last time. And he's crippled and injured. And who should show up as he's dying after trying to performing a rearguard action but Leman Russ to thank him for standing vigilant for 10,000 years and to let him finally rest as he rallies the wolves and pushes back Magnus and pushes back the Thousand Suns. And yes, I know this gives the Thousand Suns another loss, but I can live with it. And then they have to flee Fenris, realizing that they now have to take on the Viking tradition of exploration and resettlement in a new way, with Leman, wiser, stronger man, willing to reflect and work with his brothers in a way you never thought possible. And now having to look at the Rune Priests as they have to come to terms with their psychic abilities, that they are psychers, but perhaps their runes can make a better way for it. And they would actually give them a chance to connect more with the White Scars, as their Storm Seers are a little bit more stable for similar reasons. Hey, Lark, as someone who watched the Seven Deadly Sins a while back, is Monster Musume worth watching? Seven Deadly Sins and Monster Musume are two completely different styles. One is ecchi. It's basically like, hey, look at this sort of like very raunchy rom-com, versus look at this very underwhelming, gosh, what's the term? Shonen. Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm hunting moose.
Trail's down here.
Of course, he goes right into the water. Preventive War shows how lethal the Utah Raptors would be in the Vietnam War. Highly recommend watching. Interesting. There we are. Who has a bigger grudge? Space Wolves and the Thousand Suns, or Blood Angels and Black Legion? The way the narrative handles it, probably the Space Wolves and the Thousand Suns. Realistically, I would say actually, no, I think it's the Space Wolves and the Thousand Suns, because they have a grudge against each other. The Blood Angels have, the Black Legion isn't just the Sons of Horus anymore. It's an amalgamation of multiple. That's where most of the Sons of Horus still are, if there are any left, other than Abaddon. But the thing is, they don't go like, you, and that activates the Black Rage. The Black Rage can activate pretty much anywhere. I'm gonna go play on the train tracks, Ma. Okay, let's see. Black Legion is a fraud legion, pretty much. Abaddon, bitch, spoiler. Island does this like, hey, the trail ends. Figure it out. I'm trying. Over there. I don't know how you, jumped all the way over there. How to beat the Imperium, Chaos, and Tyranids in only 6 words. Such is the power of Nagash. Nagash. Oh, Nagash.
Must be close.
Yeah, but I don't know about that, because Nagash couldn't even save his own setting. And also, anytime, I guarantee you, if we get Nagash in 40k, the Skaven come with him. Because there's not a single plot Nagash can pull without Skaven attempting in some capacity to forget. Oh, the dang thing's right there. It's an albino moose. I think I got him. Let's see, because you's a big boy, you are. My heavens. Skaven are the natural counterbalance to Snagash. That is true. That's a big old bull moose.
Hold on, girl.
We're going to be eating moose burgers for a while. The reason why Prince Ural and his Corsairs are fighting with Huron Blackheart and his Red Corsairs is because Huron Blackheart has found and breached the Eldari guarded Black Library. Oh my. I need to finish that Huron book. Alright, now we got to put everything on pause so we can go down here and see what accessories we can get. I'm 100% with the orcs and with 40k Skaven. Give us Skaven Titans. Right. Honestly, I would adore the Skaven in 40k. Their shenanigans are sorely missed. Because just imagine a war with the Skavens and the orcs in 40k. That would be hysterical. I wish you could shoo Arthur taking more than what he does. What? Oh yeah, I wish he could take more, but that's one of the other things too. I missed at Red Dead 1. Red Dead 1, you just collected everything and just threw it in the bag. Did it make sense? No, but hey.
Look out. Yeah.
Hey Lark, who are the Primarchs Horus wanted other than the ones he got? He went on record as saying he wanted Ferrus Manus. He had a lot of respect for Ferrus Manus. What's ironic is he didn't really have a lot of respect for the ones that he did have. And I think as he got more corrupted, he got it like he wanted Rogel Dorn over Porto Rabo. Who put this tree in my way? Now Kyne's after me. Lark, why did the 7 deadly sins underwhelming? Oh, you mean aside from hearing Sir Meliodas every 30 seconds? I think it was... They would build up like these villains. These villains, and then... Surprise! Oh, they're not actually villains. They're actually something else and some other thing. Now they're on our side, but now that they're on our side, they suck. Like that one kid who was like the son of like one of the big knight commanders or whatever that got killed, and like the pink-haired kid, and he was like going toe-to-toe with Meliodas in like the early season, but now that it's revealed, not only is he now a good guy, but he was always a good guy just in disguise, but he was just faking the whole time. He actually sucks at fighting. Like, okay, sure. Like, there's so many just like, oh no, I'm actually a good guy now, sort of thing, or actually I've been a good guy the whole time thing, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm watching live retconning happen before my eyes. Naruto also did that so as DDC. Yeah, and let me tell you, it could get a little old in there too, but it was so blatant. And oftentimes, I felt like the plot just completely dropped whatever the heck it was doing. We were like, oh, surprise, they're good guys now. Like, basically they tried to have every villain be almost like a Snape. Like, it was so weird. It's like, oh, by the way, like, the big bad guy of season 1 was actually just not even the real bad guy. He was just possessed by a demon. Oh, and that demon isn't really that bad. Is actually kind of not that bad. And I'm like, holy shit, is anyone here in this place actually evil? Like, oh, yes, they are. They're actually one of the 7 deadly sins is. The lust one, because he, like, mind controls people and other stuff. For whatever reason. Like, okay, sure. I basically watched until I saw Escanor, and then when I saw Escanor finally be Escanor, I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. I got everything I needed out of this. Bye. And also, again, the constant Sir Meliodas. What'd you... A rattlesnake? That's what you were forgetting? I thought the guy was the enemy. They got nerfed by friendship. Well, even then, no, it doesn't make sense. Like, for example, like if, like I'll give you an example. Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh. Kaiba, like, he lost confidence in his philosophy of playing cards because he got beaten by Yugi, and he started to think about, and he had to start thinking about the heart of the cards and other stuff, and he wrestled with that and went on. However, like the guy I was talking about previously, like the pink-haired kid from Seven Deadly Sins, he was portrayed as a bad guy that went up toe-to-toe against Sir Meliodas, cursed a whole town by sticking a sword in the ground, fought Meliodas to a standstill, and then later on, it was confirmed, oh, he was actually a good guy the whole time. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? You look sick. Your vomit does not scare me. I have TB. I am worse off than you.
I need medicine. This don't look good. What happened?
Take this and stop puking on me. Nerfing a redeemed character would only work if there's a narrative reason for him to do so, like holding back, for example, of a curse afflicted him that used to make him so beforehand. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind you nerfing a redeemed character for reasons like, or hey, the stakes are high. Like for DBZ. Vegeta never lost any power when he came over to the good side. In fact, you could argue he was only begrudgingly on the good side for a long time. But he didn't lose power. It's just the stakes kept getting higher. You could argue that to a degree for the Seven Deadly Sins, but the thing is, beforehand, we saw him be pathetic. Like, beforehand, we saw him be super strong, going toe-to-toe with our protagonist, and now he's pathetic, whereas the protagonist really didn't gain all that much power. It's just, he's lactose intolerant. He'll be fine. Oh, okay. I see I have found a kindred spirit. Welcome, brother. We've been expecting you. But yeah, the Seven Deadly Sins just, it doesn't really do much for me. Also, the whole, like, how angels and demons thing didn't work for me. I also didn't like how they kind of had, like, oh, the demons are actually super totally misunderstood, and the angels were all just big meanies. I'm tired of sympathetic demons. That's why I like Frieren. The demons are bad guys. You kill the demons. There you go. Story done. The constant Meliodas of the show I can let slide, but the constant saying it was a good guy the whole time, I like the show, but it happens a lot. Yeah, and I'm not saying there isn't anything to lie about. So I adore Escanor. I love Bond's backstory and how that went through. I genuinely liked that, which is why I kind of got irritated when they did that little resurrection thing and brought his love interest back. I was kind of like, what? I had mixed feelings about that. Also, the pig annoyed me. I felt like we need a cute marketable character to sell plushies of. Make the pig the knight of scrap disposal. How about the knight of your dinner now? I'm making bacon out of you. Hey, like, what lore would you want to see for the Black Vipers in 40k? Honestly, I'm more interested in the Black Cobras. I know very little about the Black Vipers, other than that they exist. I'd have to look more into them to try and flesh out lore. Honestly, I would be more interested in seeing some more lore fleshed out for the Mantis Warriors. Is that a legendary moose skin? It is! The Berserk Demons. Yeah, Berserk does a lot right. Maybe not the anime always, but Berserk does a lot right. Raven and I may have some problems with Berserk, but their treatment of demons is not. You're getting closer to Saint Denis. That is. So now we can see what garment we can make out of this varmint. Though I don't think you can call a moose a varmint, because the moose shall kill you. Firecracker cattle right on the right-hand side. Hey, buddy.
Hey there, mister.
Bars. A restaurant. I feel like they have good crepes here. I can't prove it, but I feel like it. Not crepes, beignets. Beignets is the big thing in New Orleans. I have a question for you. Feel free to ask. As long as it's stream appropriate. Hold on, we got a mystery dot here. Where is it specifically? Alright, I will deal with that after I drop off the moose. What did you say to me? I don't speak Italian neither.
How are you, ma'am?
Actually, I have less excuse for that. I actually took an Italian class in college. And gosh, I don't remember a thing from it. And it wasn't like the teacher did a bad job. I just don't remember anything from it. This is because I just didn't exercise it. What's the matter? You never seen a man bring in a legendary moose pelt before? Bet you haven't. Kind of a rare sight. Imagine Drukhari riding orcs and Tyranids into battle. I can see them attempting to do Tyranids. Orcs, maybe not. Squigs, on the other hand. First selling, then to buy. Alright, here you go. Here you go. That wolf pelt was perfect. I shot that thing like 3 times. How was it perfect? You know what? I don't need to question that.
Things I can make with this.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what are the things you can make with this, my bud?
Quite like wearing your best day's work.
Okay, so I got the buyer, the trophy buck, dreamcatcher, beast of prey, huntsman. Maybe send a huntsman. Let's see. Legendary coyote. Nope. Not you. Stalker. Legendary moose hunting jacket. Heck yes. I've got it. And the... Oh gosh, I got the wolf pelt with it as well. Give me that hunting jacket. This is warm. Too warm for hot weather. Oh, I can't wear it here. Bummer. It's actually a cool looking jacket. I like it.
Bye.
Take care now. See, I would be cranking up to 11. Scribe makes bootleg battle moons and titans, Molder Tyranids to make creatures. Pestilence creates better Nurgles. Essen rivaling assassins. Moors having unions. Honestly, imagine this. The Tyranids this whole time, they weren't creations from the old ones, they weren't whatever. It was just Clan Molder experimenting, and they just realized now, oh crap, they are loose. I take the bear hat and the fur shoulder belt. Yep. Imagine this guy rolling up to Omega from the Mass Effect series. Oh, Omega's getting what, maybe not what it deserves, but I don't know. They're getting deleted, and I'm not going to miss Omega. I do feel bad for what's going to happen to the populace, though, because the Drukhari are going to... Look, the Batarians think they hate humans. They have no idea how bad the Eldar are going to be. Since you're not faking to be blind.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Sir, I want you to have this.
Thank you.
Friend.
It's nice to give something instead of just begging.
I respect that.
I hate asking for money like a goddamn worm.
I hear the railroad's hiring because one of their conductors just jumped ship. To quote Grug from the Croots, he's loose. So, Lark, you know how you and Raven are with the Dark Angels? I'm the same way with the Salamanders, but my love for the Salamanders stems from the lore, not the stereotype. That's completely fine and understandable. I like the Salamanders too, and I like it not only because they altruistic, because I do like their propensity to use flame-based weapons. I think those are fun to do. I also think Vulcan, like saying this is also a hammer, whack, is really fun. But I like the Dark Angels one because the aesthetic is awesome. 2, the night theme, awesome. Their combat doctrine, awesome. And the Lion basically being a no-nonsense, I'm going to get crap done. I respect that.
Hello, sister.
Also, I really like Lazarus.
And I were talking about you just the other day.
Oh,
I hoped
stop.
we would see you again.
How is Brother Dork?
Oh, he's quite well.
Is he still a dork?
A little frustrated with the workings of our order. He keeps trying to be sent overseas, do something with more challenge, maybe be a missionary.
Yes, because New Orleans doesn't have anyone to evangelize to.
Never better?
Are you sure?
Quite sure, sister.
Just dying.
A long time ago, I was like you.
I very much doubt.
No, really, shot up a lot of towns.
Terrible things, awful things. And I could not not stop doing terrible things because I did not believe that goodness existed. And then one day, I saw that love did exist. And ever since then, doing bad things became, well, not impossible, but ridiculous.
I guess I'm just
I was hoping for a more succinct testimony, you know, about finding God, but all right.
religious man, sister. I'm an outlaw.
Oh, what fun. Religion is just a word. Hearts are rarely pure, but equally they are rarely impure either.
And this is when you know, talk about Jesus.
To me, God is people and people are God. So
You're bordering on heresy there. You got to be. I get where you're going, but I think you should use different phrasing there.
people are starving. Go find them some food. Don't worry so much about your heart.
It's the lungs that are really the issue right now.
And the heart follows. I'll still think of you in very nasty terms, as you wish.
Big game. Game meat. Give him the good stuff. Oh, you know what? No. Get him the good stuff here.
You know what, sister? I think I've already got plenty of food on me. They could just eat mine.
You are wonderful, Mr. Morgan.
Now, that ain't true.
Oh, I meant wonderful.
Asmodai, repent! I'm the same with the Salamanders and Vulcan. I just vibe with the Salamanders and the way they vibe with the Warlord in honor. And for honor. Absolutely. I also love the Salamander capes. That's a dope look. Sister, I did terrible things. I'm an outlaw. During the war, I lined the road between Saint Denis and Ansburg with crucified slaveholders to spread fear. Okay, you win.
Well, anyway, I must focus on the work at hand.
Yep, sister. But I do wish they wouldn't just like sort of whitewash. Like, she's a nun. She joined the cloth. She clearly found God, and I don't want to just like, oh well, I joined because like God is people. And be like, it's one thing to say like, hey, God is like I've had a relationship with God, and I found that's like, you know, I say like those of you that help the least of us, like you have also helped me. That would have been a good way to sort of segue into it. And I think you could have a moment there, but I know a big gaming executive is probably not gonna want to have a too big a Christian theme other than just, you know, do good thing, don't be bad. Alright, might as well as rip the band-aid off this one. While I'm doing my morally altruism run. Young Wolf, you do realize that the priests are using the warp right? Old Wolf, Wolf! Boy, you better be drunk or you're possessed. I don't know why I went into that accent. I know. Send him to a war zone. He'll forget this whole conversation. I'll be back. All right, Helljumper. Helljumpers in the tubes.
Why are you picking on me?
I'm not picking on you. I'm just bad at driving the horse. And my fuel from the wolves remains untouched. Cosmic snicker. It would be his niche move that he's actually getting fuel from the wolves. That would actually be a really twisted, like he only made the 1,000 wolves to fight, the 1,000 wolves, the 1,000 suns to fight the wolves because he gets powered off of it and the rune priests doing their nonsense. That would be really freaking twisted. Like, how messed up would it be for the wolves to find out for the past 10,000 years they've been inadvertently fueling Zinch? That might break them on a way that, like similar to the Dark Angels with the Fallen. Holy crap, that would freak them out. Talk about an identity crisis. All right, it's actually no, I'm heading north, so what I'm wearing will be fine. And he rode a blazing saddle. He wore a shining star. Oh, hold on. Lark, have you ever watched Black Lagoon? Not the whole thing. Because here's the thing: when I watched Black Lagoon, it was way back in the day before you had things like Crunchyroll. You had to rely on whatever bootleg website you could find, or you had to be able to get DVD. But convincing my parents they let me buy an anime DVD in this house was no. Because the first time they ever came in and had us like watching Toonami, it was Naruto. And of course, this was when he was doing the sexy jutsu, and my parents were like, "How? Excuse you, what?" They were like, "It was a joke. It was a joke, and that's not what the whole thing is like." But you explain that to your parents. So anyway, yeah, getting Black Lagoon, like the site that I watched it on did not have the full series, but of what I watched, it was interesting. I think the last part where I left, I was like when they went to that wrecked U-boat. And they fought like the neo-Nazis. That was interesting. Also, someone told me how like it ends, and I also if it ends like I have been told, I don't like the ending, but whatever. Zeech is the biggest troll in the 41st one. Nah, it's Kagarak. Zeech is a close second. Not to mention the whole Norse mythology thing, putting into both Magnus and the wolves at large. Yep. Niche demons on Fenris looking at Odin's ravens. Like, wait a minute. Hold up. I wonder, could I rob that boat? I know I won't be able to do it as John, but could I? Van Horn. Okay, according to Hannah, too, there was a... Oh, there's a... Oh, I know what this one is. I'm gonna go check out that thing. Yeah, we're gonna go check out that thing that apparently has the Frankenstein monster thing. Let's go look at that. This is New Cheers Lark story. Hee hee. Yo ho ho, matey. Let's roll, tadpole. Okay. This matches the description. Hannah, I don't know if you're here. You're just lurking. Or maybe you're just chilling. Whatever, we're gonna check this place out.
Easy now.
Now, even the ones with little steamboats, you can't get close enough to climb them before they start sinking. Aw, still here. All right, I think I have found the house you were talking about. I got German weapons to deal with it, so it's a German monster, so it should check out. Okay, well that didn't work. Yeah, the house is right, second floor. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to get inside. It's all boarded up. It's like they didn't want their abomination to come out. Or maybe I'm not allowed to get in there yet. Maybe something else has gotta happen. Go to the wagon, climb up the port. Okay, so I gotta climb up the wagon. That wagon. Ah. Climb the box. Inspect letter. Don't mind if I do. And oh my gosh! What the Sam hell? Oh no! No, 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 no. The creatures ready. The parts are currently on ice. Prepared for surgery any day now. Immensia creature. You guys don't remember this. It's Man Bear Pig. It is Man Bear Pig. It's stuff like that that makes me wish there was like an undead nightmare, because fighting this thing would be fun. At night, the creature disappears. What? It is Man Bear Pig. Jersey Devil, is that you? Doesn't quite fit the description of a Jersey Devil, but it is in fact Man Bear Pig. Alright, look at this letter. Experiment notes how to graft human horse skulls together. This is 8 levels of crazy. They put antlers on on an alligator. So the heart of a bear. Who does this? Be careful, it moves when you aren't watching. Don't get any ideas. Potent snake oil. You want a cigarette, sir? They put a badger on an eagle carcass. This is absolute insanity. All right, let's see if there's got to be something cool here. Burn with holy hellfire. Got a pocket watch. That's something. All right, at least you got a pocket watch out of it. Let's try and shoot the rope, see what happens. All right, nothing there. All right, let's try and shoot this one. Nope. Well, I believe you when you say it'll move. So, I'm going to do what I know to take care of the problem. It did not burn near as well as I thought. But today I burned a man-made mutant. Inspect the body in and of itself? I kind of already have, I think. Go, bless you. Like, what the frick? Shoots every bullet into the beast. That's kind of how this is working. They put the crocodile head on the badger. Okay, now you're just switching things around. Yeah, I expect that letter one more time. Whoop. Black Loon's ending is the end of one of those arcs. The manga's still going on, and not everything has been adapted. It's my favorite because it's much more grounded and mature than most other anime. Yeah, I can agree with that. It definitely deals with a lot more adult messaging than that. Maybe I ruined the chance by burning it, but what are you gonna do? Notice how there's straps on the table. That is disturbing. Okay. He's passing the vibe check for now. But it's getting late. You said that it disappears in the dock. Let's see what happens. Was all the jacket sick from the fire flask? I believe so. Did you find the pentagram in Butcher's Creek yet? I have not. What if it's just shading? I don't think it is. Also, if it does move, odd chance that it does, I want to have some real backup. Alright, let's get a better look at this abomination. Alright, no, put it away, boys. Man-made mutant. It doesn't know Hannah's effort with you, or is she? I don't know. She said it disappears at. It said that it disappears at night. So we're gonna stick around a little bit and see what happens. Also, another thing to keep in mind: was the fire on, or did my fire flask cause the fire to ignite, or was that on when it? Where's the guy that made this? Where did he run off to? Did they really sew a fish onto the end of a deer? Okay, that's just dumb. So our guardians are eager to bring us forth this question, and they ever so humble, but I beseech thee, invest the express ammunition for thine honest their stopping power will be well worth it, sir. For this specific instance, or... we're going to switch to slugs. I'm watching you. The fireplace was on, you acted. Okay, then I'm just going crazy. Would be a cool boss fight for Undead Nightmare if they ever got around to making it. I'm so disappointed they didn't. Because you got like the vampire insanity, you got this thing going on. There's a lot of things we could have done with this. Or like that big dinosaur thing that they make, that the lady makes. With all of the parts. That could have been cool, but no. Okay. I'm watching you now. Don't think I don't know what you're up to, you filthy mutant. You're too busy with GTA 6. That's kind of what happened with like Red Dead Online. You also had the gentleman who is heavily to be Feith. Would be Death. I was going to say, who's Feith? Lark actually made the creature and doesn't remember. Please, I have much better taste than this. Alright, it's getting dark out. Alright. We're going to slip out. Or Raven did. This isn't Raven style. And better crimes against humanity. Yeah, I could come up with better crimes against humanity. Arthur could have been a heck of a monster hunter. Oh, dude, that'd be fun. You have much better taste when you're sober. I don't know about that. Wait, light just turns on automatically, huh? Let's not make it afraid. It might be afraid of the light. Let's see if I can take care of that. Yeah, this would be my style. If you designed a monster, it wouldn't look like that. Wait, is the sun already... is the sun setting or rising? I thought it just went down. Why does it look like it's turning into morning? You have to completely leave, then come back. That's exactly what it wants. Just to remind it who's watching. Alright, we'll come back later. There's actually a thing that we can do close by. Hey-ya! It would have just been really fun, you know, if it had actually attacked us. Sounds like something a mutant would say, Doki montage. This dang tuberculosis keeps taking it out of me. And this is my third cousin's work. Damn it, Reginald! Oh gosh, you had to use the term Reginald. Sir Reginald is an interesting character from my D&D experience. Oh, Reginald. They could have made this a secret legendary animal fight. Oh, that would have been awesome. I don't know anymore. I've lost complete control of my life. Do you, buddy?
I don't know this place well. A sense of direction. It ain't good.
Yep, the alcohol do that to you, bud.
Hey, where's the train station? Going around in circles here.
It's further north.
Head on that way. You'll find it. You are a gentleman, sir.
Oh, now he's the train company's problem. Is that a...
Careful, lady.
I just want to look at the reward poster.
Sorry.
Guess I'm not allowed to look at it. Here we are. Oh boy, here we go.
Nice. Friends for life, we said. And now the two of you have betrayed me at once. Do you know what betrayal means, Bertram?
Everything okay?
Imagine saving people.
I do that.
To your breast.
What?
Metaphorically, I mean, like a mother, caring and raising them, and then they go and stab you in the back. Have you ever betrayed a close
I know I shouldn't have attended med school back in 1610. There are now 3 Lark personalities in the chat canon. Lark, AI Lark, alternate personality Carl. Alternate?
And they, oh no, now family's not enough. No, he's gone off alone. My little tiny magician has gone and stabbed his mom in the back. Oh, fuckity. No, Bertram!
This doesn't seem like it's a recipe for success here. The poster is one for missing Habsburg princess you can't actually find. Oh, crap, yeah.
Easy there. Easy there. Sorry.
Oh boy, here we go. He's got strength that ain't natural.
What he needs is a good sleep. Knock him out.
You're in a fight. Ouches are gonna happen.
Let's be friends, okay?
He says as he beats the crap out of him. That's not an inaccurate conclusion.
Come here, Bertram.
Bro has got hands, yeah. 100% Carl is one of the best creatures. Hey, Lark, is it possible for Chapter Master to beat a Custodes if it was in a sanctioned duel? Theoretically, but the Custodes is still going to have a bit of an advantage. Unless they're like a very important named Chapter Master, like, you know, your Asriels, your Dantes.
Especially not that Magnifico.
But he's my friend.
Yes, well, if he were your friend, he'd be here, wouldn't he? He wouldn't have abandoned us. Oh, you wouldn't have gotten that whoopsie, would you?
Whoopsie heart.
I know. Mama's gonna make it all better. But first, you gotta tell me where that little worm ran off to.
Bertram promised.
Yes, well,
This guy's special, like, yeah. I'm not a particularly big fond of these missions, but, you know, they kind of got to be done.
Exactly where he is, and then we will all be even.
Yeah, I don't like her.
He's camping in the woods.
Why didn't you tell me in the first place?
We've already been over there.
Just apologize to these men.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You gave me a whoopsie. Hey, you just stay away from that sherry now, you hear? Bertram like sherry.
Oh, don't you get him started. Thank you for all of your help, Mr. Stranger.
He is a victim.
Slippery little fella sleeping rough out there. Would you just make a little racket and then we'll come along and we'll find you?
I could try.
Oh, his name is Magnifico. You'll know him when you see him. Come along, Bertram.
She's the one that needed that beating, not him. He's a goonie boy, Lark. He's in a rough situation. If you're around a merchant who's giving you trouble, do what Jesus did. Take a breath, find some cord, turn it into a whip, flip the table, and chase them down.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there.
Hey, partner. Howdy.
Well, I get a look at this one. I know we can't find her, but... The 15th anniversary of the disappearance of Princess Isabel Katharina Zinnmeister, the Grand Duchy of Luxembourg. Okay, she's not a Habsburg. Is offering a reward of $100 for a safe return to authorities. Princess disappeared at age 5 during a royal visit to the United States in 1884. She has blonde hair, birthmarks on her right and left cheek. If found, please return her to the nearest sheriff's office immediately. '15th anniversary, so she's 20 years old now.
Y'all all right then?
She's probably dead. Alright, let's go check on that mute and see if he's flown the coop yet.
Come on, girl.
The only I would have liked this side mission is if Bertram had yelled, "Hey, you guys," before throwing this bitch off the lighthouse. Yeah. Yeah, that mission always just leaves a bad taste in the mouth. She's in the game files, they just cut her out for some reason. Interesting. Alright, let's check back. Why do I feel like she is manipulative? Because she is. Because she acts all sweet and doting to get what she wants out, and then once she get it, she turns nasty.
Y'all come help out.
What happened? Huh?
This is Murphy country.
Listen, you're fighting a man that doesn't have much left to live for. This Murphy country is going to be covered in blood. Wanted to make sure. Evans' repeater may not pack much of a punch, but it does have rapidity of fire. Though if she's still alive, who would she even be? Technically, if she technically isn't in the game files, I don't know. I really don't. I am walking over to check for false black 6 more. And Sage. Brood. They're called a freaking brood. Hey gosh, please tell me they're not all one big happy family. There. We can rest safely now.
Let's go, girl.
I can only assume the Murphy brothers killed the scientist of this contraption.
Hold up.
Lark made him regret that their sister ever gave birth to him. Oh, hold on. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, today's a good night. Oh, yes. Oh, they fixed the light bulb. It's still there. You lied to me, Hannah. Maybe you actually did kill it with the fire, so if it was going to move, well, it didn't. Or maybe I have to come out every so often to, let's get in. We're going to take another quick look. Maybe a simple guy could go to the church in Saint Denis. Sadly, I don't think the guy has the capacity for such an action. I wish I had the option to take him. Well. Shame. Is that a crocodile head on a burn the fireplace? That's metal. Well, listen, the guy's already making a bunch of taxidermic freaks. We don't need to give him any credit. I'd hate to encourage him. What is this? Obadiah Hilton. Let me go check on him. Oh, you never saw a man-bear pig before? It's super ethereal, you guys. Nope. Don't worry, it's my first time, too. If Hannah hadn't told me about it, I would not have gone to check it out. Butch's Creek. It would be a neat little Easter egg if you came back the third time. It'd pick your neck off or something. Like that. Yeah, that'd be a fun little thing, just like, oh! But no. Checking on my buddy, seeing if the darkness is still in him. The wisdom of the elders.
Be gone, sir. Be gone.
Why?
Not because we cares not. No, but because we cares.
What are you talking about?
Demons have us by the throat, sir. The darkness. The darkness, it's everywhere. He was right.
What are you talking about?
They come.
Reminds you of the Tall Tales in Assassin's Creed 3.
They're coming.
Search for the demons behind the house.
Keep your door shut. That's the way it goes, boy. Go on. Stay there now.
I said shoot him!
Hell, I'm safe now. See if there's any more of them.
They got the pig. So they've been harassed by feral dogs? Ah! Quit biting me.
Doing you a favor.
They's got Kane. They's got Brother Kane.
Where?
Over there.
All right, I'll handle this.
Brother Kane, wonder if he bears the mark of Kane. Okay, I guess,
You two, back to the village. I'll keep these dogs at bay.
do you guys really have any firearms? Or only the Murphy's supposed to... Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap.
Stay back! Shit, hold on!
Pray, Brother Kane. Brother, I. Oh, Lord. He's
Alright, well, that happened. Like, did you see the new Nora Morpar's video? Basically, a group of Aussies went camping. The wild pig went hog wild after drinking their beer. Oh, wow.
No. He said they would come in many forms. and he said his protection would come in many forms.
What are you talking about? It's just sick dogs. Hydrophobia or some other poison.
Hydrophobia is rabies.
We were not to doubt him.
Get your people home, mister. And get yourself a gun and kill any sick animals you see. Life would be just
Like me, I'm a sick animal.
For us. He was right.
Who was right? I was.
What?
I shall save you.
Who are you?
Well, this is
There'll
new.
be no more four-legged demons. The curse shall change. The curse has changed.
What curse?
These poor people. I will save you.
I just saved him, and it weren't no curse. It's just sick dogs.
Dark charms possess the woods, I told you.
He told me he did. He told me.
I found one.
That?
Don't touch
He
it.
found the curse.
So?
The woods are full of these. While they remain, the curse will remain. Yet the woods are also full of demons. I will find a way. Have I lied to you thus?
He never lied to me.
Come, Obadiah.
All con men sent the dogs.
So, you're saying if someone destroys those charms, the curse is lifted?
The woods are full of demons. And the demons protect the charms. And the charms protect the demons. It's impossible.
See that? It's impossible.
There ain't no demons.
Don't disturb the woods.
I'm gonna disturb the woods.
He would come.
Rain falls, this guy's a
He
con
would
man.
help, and he would
You told us.
What in the Sam hell? You know what? That bothers me. That genuinely bothers me. We're gonna go put a stop to this. Absolutely not. Yeah, no, I smell a con artist. Bro thinks he's a medicine man. He ain't. Oh, baby, you are so talented, and these people are so dumb. Unfortunately, that's the situation we have there. He's got... Well, he probably can ride a horse better than me, I'll give him that much. Sorry, Celestine, didn't mean to do that to you. Have a carrot to make up for my general stupidity. Alright, moving on. Destroy the cursed charms. Oh, wow. They're over here. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. $13 of them?
Yeah. There we go.
That shotgun will probably take care of them quicker. We're gonna take care of this problem. Oh my heavens. Alright, that's 5. You know, I thought the charms would be more spaced out. I mean, I'm glad they're not, but you think the con man would have put a little more effort in this. Take them all down by the last one. You get a quick glimpse of the tall man in the distance. The toll man.
Okay then.
I better not see the Blair Witch come out. Oh, hold on, there's another one. Get up. Okay. There's another one. Alright. Yeah. Two more. Okay, when I destroy the last one, apparently there's the top. Wait, where'd it go? There. Alright. So now, where is that last one? I'm doing alright, Alpha. Come in. What did you do? The woods are on fire. You told a devout Southern Baptist that there were demon-possessed wind chimes in the trees. What do you think would happen? Is either that or I had to start wrangling snakes. There was no in between.
Yep.
Okay, got some beaver dams in the process. Ah! The only darkness is the fact that my horse keeps tripping over itself. Come on, Celestine, we can do better than that. Whew. The underwater horse. Blair Witch is Maryland, sir, very far away from her, where Arthur is theoretically is, and you know my problem. Yeah, I get you. Reminds me of the 4chan post where the guy hunted squirrels with incendiary shotgun shells and set the forest on fire. Like, whoops, aha! The last one! Now, according to Hannah, we'll see the tall man. I didn't see him. I'm about to become a Grey Knight. Hey, if it saves me. I was expecting the tall man to come and grab me. But I guess the tall man was busy. But hey, maybe he was on lunch break or something. Yeah, that was a lie. Hey, you can't do that to me. I mean, you can, but that doesn't mean I appreciate it. Personal advice, never expect a box of food if given by a Canadian. 8 times out of 10, there's a grenade inside when you pull the pin. I think that only applies if you're a German. However, considering after the recent hockey game, some Canadians might be willing to go to those war crime measures again, because a lot of them are not happy. But in their defense, we Americans do a little bit of trolling. I remember my first time playing Red Dead R2D2 in R2D2. I don't know why I read it as R2D2. Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2023. I wasn't that good at maintaining the camp, just bad stuff. Hello.
I help with those dogs. I've been seeing about this curse of yours.
Welcome, brother.
It's a dark omen.
Those charms out in the woods, they all been broken.
All of them?
So I guess that's it for your suffering.
Ah! It's a miracle. We're saved. The darkness lifted.
Not saved.
Huh?
Cursed. He broke the charms. And the spirits are set loose.
We're doomed then?
Hold on. You said the charms was protecting the curse.
I said it was a dark omen. I said here the demon's tongue.
Right now, I need some light here now. I don't know what to think.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah?
I think something's going on in this holler. It ain't a curse. And whatever else it ain't, this fella don't want you to know.
Liar! I told you he would lie and dissemble.
Your Greener Wormtongue impression
This
is
one
great.
wouldn't be so quick with ideas, he didn't have some clue of it.
I have the gift. My ancestor.
I got a gift right here.
I'm going to commune with the spirits.
You about to commune with my fist.
Dark omens! Dark spirits!
Probably couldn't even sell bread to a blind man. He duped this whole town.
He spoke truthful to us.
He did not.
There is a dig on the other side of the hill there. If it was a dig anyway, it's closed now. He always said something about not going over there.
Well, maybe I'll take a look at that dig.
Maybe I'll see Man Bear Pig.
Right.
Investigate the mine. How far is this? Give me my horse. Yeah, he said it was just over the hill. This is a bit up the river, my dude. Celestine, come on. I require your assistance.
Okay, girl.
Regiment with Arthur's size 14 boot up his ass. Then again, I don't think there's a lot of pictures or photographs of Arthur, so I don't think Slender Man could work with him. He's kind of a photograph guy. We yearn for the mines. Yep. Kill me. Oh, you want me to go play Minecraft? They call it a mine. A mine. Up the river at the chain gang. Because when there's a whip, there's a way. When there's a whip, there's a way. We don't want to go to war today. But the whip says nay, nay, nay. Alright, you've whinnied enough. Let's check on the situation. Maximum bond level. Okay, so I gotta cross over the river.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta backtrack just a smidge.
Hey, can I help you?
No, I'm just crossing the river, don't mind me. Okay, we gotta find a way to climb up. You'll get the pictures once you investigate the mine. Alright, here we go. I think we're getting somewhere now. Which way we're up in Red Dead 2, Lark? Probably either the Litchfield Repeater or... I know it's an online one, but I like the Navy Revolver. No. And I need a drink for this one. Oh, quit coughing. Put some hair on your chest there. Besides, don't worry about the drink. It's not like the liver's gonna kill us. I was a fan of the double barrel shotgun and usually pump. Oh, I do like the bump action. I can't wait to get the repeating shotgun too. That's always fun. Because you know you're a man if you can flip cock the gun.
Easy now.
What is this dig they spoke of? Is this it? Is this the dig? Let's mine rock and stone. Unfortunately, I am not a dwarf, so that may be hard. Were they trying to start a mine out over here? Is this like a Scooby-Doo thing where he was like, there was like gold or something that he wanted to try and keep people away from?
This is a dig.
Can I blow the panels off, or do I gotta like just pull them off? Pulling them off it is. For clues about the curse. Or maybe they release some sort of infection or fungus that's causing the crowd to lose their senses. Next thing you know, a werewolf comes out to chase you. Ah, that would be my luck, wouldn't it? Yep, they were trying to construct a mine of some kind. But what were they mining for, I wonder? Coal? Iron? Gold? Silver? You haven't found the pile of dead sports team players yet, Lark? No, I have not. I love the pump shotgun because I'm 97% sure it's based off the Winchester Model 1897, the wartime version, which is commonly called the trench gun, one of my favorite video game weapons of all time. Hey, I get that. Trench sweeper, we used to call it. Going to the night hero for honor. Yeah, but I think it's going to be a bit before we see it. But yeah, I've been waiting for a night hero for a while. I don't know if that's the tuberculosis or just like there's bad air in here. Time to go on full Van Helsing.
Yeah, it looks cursed, all right. Who's there?
Yellow might be sulfur.
The game's up. There's poison in this mine.
Wait!
God damn you! I'm getting out of here!
Should have brought the canary. Or night bias. A lot of people, inevitably. Even though we haven't had a night here on who knows how long. Can't survive. Must I got...
Where's this? Run off heading.
Okay, so they were mining for gold. Can't go down there, I'm not a professional spelunker. That explains why he was literally pulling a Scooby-Doo scam. He didn't want anyone to come close to the mine because there's gold. I think it's lead. There's something in the air that's doing it. Guess gotta keep going down, following the creek. I'm gonna find that cuss though, and I'm gonna give him some lead poisoning. If you know what I mean. I think I read a book that reminds me about this.
Hey, shoot! Shoot, get out of here! It ain't safe!
Them drinking the water that comes out of there might also contribute to their mental instability. The river's worse than pollution than Saint Denis. Yep, that's probably true. Alright. Let's go, Tadpole.
Yep.
Time to expose a con man. Hey, you poison the well. Burn it all down. Send them straight to hell. Feed the machine. Feed by poor man's poison. Yep. I prefer the middle class poison, personally. This is why all the animals around here are mangy in far worse condition than anywhere else. That would explain a lot. Boy, have you guys, I got a
Said I would lead you out of the darkness.
Yeah, show us the light.
I shall. I shall. But first, you have to mark your signs on this paper. It's a powerful magic that will protect you on your journey.
I hereby release, absolve, and indemnify the aforementioned Roanoke Fuel Company.
Stop reading. You didn't tell me you could read. What kind of trick you pulling now?
Oh, you're back. We thought the curse had got you.
Nope, he nearly did. Don't you go nowhere. I was down that old dig and I found this, leaking all the way into the lake. You've been poisoned.
We were warned not to heed what you say.
Well, let him tell you then. What's this? It's nothing. Nothing? Oh, then you won't mind taking a drink.
Hey,
Please, no.
Gotta do this the hard way. I love to see an Undead Nightmare DLC. We all would, man.
Poison now, is it?
The dig. All they found was arsenic.
Oh, you're right, it was lead.
I dug down into the cave system and spread. I was meant to get you all to go.
Now you heard it.
It's taken me.
Oh, dear God, there's no arguing. It's clear as day. We're cursed.
Curse? What are you talking about?
Powerful forces have taken on this town.
It ain't spirits. It's a mining company.
No, it is spirits. Spirits taken through a mining company. Brothers and sisters, we got some praying to do.
Don't pray. Do something.
You can do two things, actually. You can do both.
Oh, it's our curse. It's ours to deal with. Now, the medicine man left some money there. Just take it if you want it.
Letter. Let's take a look at this. This Roanoke Fuel Company of Ansburg, New York, and over the United States of America, second party citizens of... What the The goat just hit me like a freight train. Dang. Well, guess what? I'm taking the money for my trouble then. Huh, $50 total, huh? Not too bad. Alright. Now, it's getting late, but since it has been a good long while, we're going to check and see if Hannah lied to me twice tonight. Because we are going to go see if that thing is here. You know what? Have a time like Darwinism run its full force. I mean, we've done everything in our power. We exposed the man directly in front of it. He even confessed it's arsenic and lead, and then they're like, it's spirits talking through a mining company. I'm like, you know what? Sure. You do you. I pray the good Lord restore your senses, if you ever had any. Kill the goat. Listen, the goat's probably crazy too. I'm not going to take it out on the goat. Also, I don't want to aggro the entire village and potentially lose karma, because look at that! Look at that! absolutely great. Oh boy. This better not be the same guy. I imagine they would, Hermit. Hey buddy, I'm sick too.
You trying to rob a sick man?
I was trying to help.
Bullshit you was.
I hope you move, fancy boots. Unlike you, I'm...
Unlike you, I can actually shoot.
Lousy bastards.
I know what you did to that lady in the cave. You were going to die regardless. I don't like the free bloods.
Yep.
Alright. Now back to check on Man Bear Pig.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kinda's at it again. This time she sent a goat. Of course she would. These people are as dense as military-grade concrete. Denser, actually. Remember, if it's military-grade, that means they typically went with the lowest bidder. Why would you jump down there? Alright, Man Bear Pig, here to check on you. Yep, you're still here. Well, that's it. Of course he's still there. Stay okay, then I'm going to go outside and nap. It moves at night. Well then. Checkmate, Hannah. Hello, abomination of man. We're going to wait 12 hours. Also, I need to nap off the idiocy of Butcher's Creek. Why is every tent across Rona Ridge caught on fire? Like, let's just say the brood took away my trust. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, now, where is the house? A little further north. Okay. I've had enough of you, Mike. I'm acetylene you to the creature. Please, I don't want to hurt the creature's feelings by making it have to share a body with Micah. Also, what if Micah's personality took over in that thing? Ugh. I think he might enjoy it.
Easy. Whoa.
He's still there, Hannah. He's still here. Which leads me to one of two sad conclusions. One, that Hannah would lie to me. Or that I, in my infinite wisdom, by setting the abomination on fire, killed it, and therefore have saved the day inadvertently. Well, with that, I think that's a great place to call the stream, because, well, killing an abomination, there's very few things that could top that. So we're going to call it here. It's also getting late, and I have work in the morning. But hey, guys, this was fun. We got a lot of work done, at least particularly on side quests. I know we didn't do any main stuff, but I may be putting that up because I want to give Arthur the best time of his life to make amends before he goes. But anyway, what in the name of God went on in that house? Frankenstein's nonsense. Just absolutely crazy stuff. But anyway, it was fun riding with you guys. I hope you'll ride with me again next week, and I will see you later. Take care.